And now, the Duplex is very proud to welcome to the stage, Delphi.
The day destroys the night, night divides the day. Tried to hide, break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Chase our treasures here, we chase dark pleasures there. But you still recall the time we cried. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Jim Morrison. Everybody loves my baby. Everybody loves my baby. She gets high. I found an island in your arms, a country in your eyes. Eyes at night. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through. Oh yeah! It's all over for the unknown soldier. And Jim Morrison is really dead. He is. Made a scene, week to week, day to day, hour to hour. The gate is straight, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, break on through, break on through, break on through. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah! Welcome to the Rockstar Seance. We're here, we're going to honor the dead tonight, the dead rock stars. I'm going to also start off with honoring my very dear friend, Carole Murray, who passed away about 2 years ago. I have her right here on a candle. The reason why I bring her up is because she instigated us to do, a few friends of us, to do a seance and call up Jim Morrison, and it worked. So there we were at the table, our hands flat on the table, we're just waiting, 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 waiting. And then my friend Marianne says, if there's any spirit here, make itself known. The incense holder cracked on the table. And then Jim Morrison came through. And he was strong, and he was playful, and he smelled like crap. I didn't know that about him. True story, Google it. So, since then, I do see dead people all the time. But we do all see dead people, I think. Most of us do, at some point or another. We have dreams of our dearly passed folks. We have senses of them around us. We sometimes will smell their perfume and think of them, or sometimes they'll be standing over our bed when we wake up. Well, maybe you don't see it that way, but it happened. Let's do a seance. Let's call them in. Woo! Ready up? Jimi Hendrix. If you can just get your mind together from the bottom of the sea. But first, are you experienced? Or have you ever been experienced? Well, I have. I know you'll probably scream and cry that your little world won't let you go. But who in your measly little world are you trying to prove that you're made out of gold and you can't be sold? But first, are you experienced? Or have you ever been experienced? Well, I have. Everybody put your hands on the table. Go ahead, put your hands on the table. You don't want it to go wrong. Psychic, but sensitive. Ah, here they are, the spirits. Can you feel them? Are the spirits here? Greetings. So that board is by a friend named Chaz Bogan from Mystic Dreams. He makes these amazing boards. Oh my god! So I was talking to Jimi Hendrix, and I said to him, "What do you need me to know about this song?" And he was like, he starts giggling. He's like, "Get stoned." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Get stoned and listen to it." No, get stoned and listen to the whole album. Get stoned, get stoned. He keeps saying that, and I said, "But by the way, isn't that how you died? Didn't you have an overdose?" And he said, "No, actually, I had some sleeping pills and drank some wine, and I had like an allergic reaction." True story. Google that. He did not overdose. So another time, I was trying to sleep, and Jim Morrison came in. You know what? It's how does it feel like to speak to the spirits? I don't know. Like if you don't, I think it's kind of like tuning a radio. You know, where it's like shh, and then something comes through, and maybe it's not so strong, and sometimes it clearly comes through. Or it's like having a strong memory. It's like a little bit more than a thought. It's like almost like if you have a dream and it's really intense and it feels real. That's what it feels like sometimes. So one time I was just kind of half asleep and I feel a presence in the room, and it's Jim Morrison. And he's drunk out of his mind. And he whips out his Jim Morrison. And it's very big and uncut. True story, you could Google that. He starts pissing on my floor. I'm like, "Jim, get the hell out of here. I'm trying to sleep. I have 2 hours of sleep. Get out of here." He's like, and laughs and leaves. I'm going back to sleep. All of a sudden I hear him puking in the far corner of my room. I'm like, "Jim Morrison, what the hell?" what the hell are you doing here? He's like, you need to make offerings to the spirits. Whiskey. So I'm going to make some offerings to the spirits. Oh, take me now to the next whiskey bar. This one's for my dear friend Carole Murray, who instigated all this madness. This one's for Jim Morrison. That's a big one for Jim Morrison. Oh, don't take that. Don't take from the spirits. This one's for me. Yeah. And I pour a little bit more for the rest of the spirits. Ooh, that's good. Jameson, Irish whiskey. Pharaoh was Irish. Jim Morrison was Irish. All right, so let's hit it. Brian Jones. Let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year and stole many men's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. I made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and sealed his grave. Pleased to meet you, hope you guessed my name. Oh, what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was a time for a change. I killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I rode a tank and wore a general's rank when the blitzkrieg rang and the bodies stank. Pleased to meet you. You guess my name. But what's confusing you is the nature of my game. Alright, so Brian Jones did not sing lead on this song, obviously. But he was playing guitar on this, and he also sang on the backup. So I'm going to ask you to meet Brian Jones tonight. You know how the backups go, right? Keep doing that. Keep it up. For Brian. Just as every cop is a criminal, and all the sinners are saints, just as heads is tails, call me Lucifer, 'cause I'm in need of some restraint. So if you meet me, have some courtesy, have some sympathy and taste. Use all your well-learned politics, or I'll lay your soul to waste. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. Oh, what's confusing you
Brian was a really tough spirit to work with. I didn't know this about him, but he had a lot of trouble. He was, when I first started working with Brian Jones, it's not only that he was a huge drug addict, he actually died from that. He was also really resentful of Keith and Mick Jagger, because they became bigger and bigger as the band went on. He actually started the band, he named the band, he hired the guys, he used to be the manager and booked the band, he was the leader of the band, and like George Harrison, he was a musical innovator. He really brought a certain style to the Stones. He brought a bunch of different instruments to the Stones. So he was really upset when they threw him out of the band. And a month later, he died. Brian Jones is also part of the 27 Club. So all of these folks died when they were 27. So I'm starting off this concert with all the folks who died who was 27. Oh my God. The next person that I'm gonna do is Janet Joplin. She came to me. Well, I was in the shower singing Bobby McGee because I thought I was gonna sing that song. So I'm in the shower like, "Little Bobby now, come on, Bobby McGee, yeah, yeah," and all of a sudden, it feels like the shower curtain rips open. And she's like, "Don't sing that song." I'm like, "I'm in the shower." She's like, "Yeah, whatever, don't sing that song. At least sing something that I wrote." So she wrote the music to this. I'm moving your whiskey, Jim, I'm not drinking it. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches, I must make amends. I work hard all my lifetime with no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Dialing $4 is trying to reach me. I'll wait for delivery each day until 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord, please don't let me down. Prove that you love me and buy the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Everybody, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches, I must make amends. I work hard all my lifetime with no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Amy Winehouse.
Tears
Kurt Cobain. Go ahead. Actually, that might work for this song a little bit. What else can I say? All the apologies. What else can I say? Everyone is gay. Woo! What else can I write? I don't have the right. What else can I be? All apologies. In the sun, I feel the last one. In the sun, I wish I was like you, easily amused. Find my nest of salt. Everything's my fault. I'll take all the blame. Aqua seafoam shame. Sunburn with razor burn. Choking on the ashes of her energy. In the sun, I feel as one. In the sun, So all those folks died at 27. Really bad Saturn returns. Hey, life is hard sometimes. This guy died at 26, Nick Drake. I'm going to put him right here. He was severely depressed and had a lot of anxiety. But he wrote beautiful music. Black-eyed dog, he called for more. Black-eyed dog, he called at my door. Black-eyed dog, he knew my name. Black-eyed dog, he knew my name. Black-eyed dog, black-eyed dog, black-eyed dog. I'm growing old. I'm growing old and I wanna go home. Jeff Buckley. There's a child sleeping near his twin. The pictures go wild in a rush of wind. The dark angel is shuffling in, watching over them with his black feathered wings unfurled. The lover lost with her skin so fair is free in the wind with her butterscotch hair. Her green eyes blue goodbye with her head in her hands and your kiss on the lips of another. Dream, brother, with your tears scattered round the world. Don't be like the one that made me so old. Don't be like the one who left behind his name. 'Cause they're waiting for you like I waited for mine, and nobody ever came. You're just like him. You're just like him. You're just like him. Don't be like the one that made me so old. Don't be like the one who left behind his name. 'Cause they're waiting for you like I waited for mine, and nobody ever came. Don't be like the one that made me so old. Don't be like the one who left behind his name. 'Cause they're waiting for you like I waited for mine, and nobody ever feel afraid and I call your name. I love your words and your dance insane. I hear your voice and I know your pain. With your head in her hands and her kiss on the lips of the dark. Your eyes to the ground and the world spinning round forever. Asleep in the sand with the ocean watching over. Asleep in the sand with the ocean watching over. Asleep in the sand with the ocean watching over. So Jeff Buckley, he died at 30. He was recording his second album, and he just walked into the Mississippi River to take a swim and never came out. It's a damn shame. He wrote some beautiful music. But let's on a happier note. Let's see why all these people died young. That's that song. So let's go right into it. Nina Simone. My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, even though she makes him laugh and smile. Every time she plays Joe's Pub, I want to go see, but not my baby. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me. So Nina Simone, she was training to be a concert pianist. She would have been the first African American woman to be a concert pianist, but at that time, my baby don't care for clothes. He don't even care for show. He's not here. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for furs and laces. No, my baby don't care for high-tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, even though she makes him laugh and smile. Justin Elizabeth Sayre is playing Joe's Pub next week. One night only the meeting, I want to go. My baby says no. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong with my baby? My baby just cares for. My baby just cares for. My baby just cares for me. If you haven't seen that Nina Simone documentary on Netflix, go and watch it immediately. She's amazing. Johnny Cash and June Carter. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by a wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Well, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, the ring of fire. Well, the taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours beat. I fell for you like a child. Oh, and the fire was wild. Well, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Oh, June Carter wrote that song. Did you know that? I thought Johnny wrote it, but June wrote it. But then I just recently read something about Johnny's wife saying that June didn't write that song, and she's amazed that she goes around acting like she wrote it because she knows Johnny wrote it when he was drunk one night, and he gave the rights to June for her to make some money. Could be true. She also said that that song is about a part of a woman's anatomy, and she thinks it's really funny that June wrote that song. I asked June, and she just laughs. That big toothy grin. She just laughs. She won't tell me. Another rock star came to me early in the morning, Elvis. And I had about 10 songs that I could do, and I was really leaning towards Suspicious Minds. Oh my God, I love that song. We can't go on together, you know. But he said to me, "Would you, excuse me?" He was very polite, had a lot of charm. He's like, would you mind singing the song? Like, you're the king, I'll whatever you want. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me true. Woo! Take me to your heart. Hi. For it's there where I belong. Hello. And we'll never part. Love me, oh tender, love me sweet. Hi. All my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, you
Oh yeah, so this is the part I want to tell more about Carole Murray. She convinced a few of us to join a dream group, basically. We met every month, and we shared each other's dreams, and we just, not dreams like goals, but actual dreams we dreamt. And we helped each other interpret it. And eventually we started choosing places to meet in our dreams. Like we met at Sacré-Cœur, we met at the Temple of Venus in Turkey, Sacré-Cœur is in Paris. And we would come back and we would share all the details, and they were all exactly on spot. So she eventually said, let's do a seance, and let's call up Jim Morrison. So here she is, Carole Murray. She's on a candle. She loved candles, so I know she would love to be on a candle. She's so sweet. This is her in California, at San Francisco, where San Francisco meets the ocean. So it's one of my favorite pictures of her. She looks so happy and satisfied, and so I give this song to her. And you got to help me with this, actually, because you know the song. Cass Elliot.
Yes. Mama.
All the leaves are brown, yeah, and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I've been safe and warm. If I was in LA, Denver.
Yes.
Sunshine on my shoulders make me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give to you, I'd give to you the day just like today. If I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Sunshine almost always. George Michael. I'm so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind the silver screen and all it says goodbye. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rainbow. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. Waste always think of her. Something in the way she shows me. I don't want to leave now. You know I believe in how. Kyle Duke playing George Harrison. So since we're on the Beatles, we'll keep them together. So I wanted to sing Imagine for the show, and my friend Danny here said, don't do Imagine, everybody does Imagine, it's too overdone, just don't do it. And my director Susan Campanero said, yeah, I agree, don't do it. And then John Lennon was like, Danny and Susan, all right, try something else. So this is something else. Or John Lennon. Picture yourself on a boat on the river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Yellow and green flowers of yellow and green, the towering over your head. With the sun in her eyes, and she's gone. Sing it. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Ah, follow her down by a bridge, by a fountain, where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, coming to take you away. Jump in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Picture yourself in a train on a station where plasticine porters have looking glass ties. Suddenly someone is there by the turnstile, the girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Whoa. So, my mom's a travel agent. She's right here tonight. Hi, Mom. Thanks for coming. She called me and she said, do you want to go on a trip to Florida to, what is it? Universal Studio, thank you. And I said, sure. I hadn't been on a trip with my mom for years and years and years. But I said, yes, let's go. And she says, I tried to book all the different hotels, but there was only one hotel open.
Oh, California.
I think the Dead Rock Stars were trying to get me there. And while I was there, I had a dream of Bowie, actually. And I asked him, I'm like, which song do you want me to do? And he was just sitting in the chair next to the bed. And he had this very long silver suit on, and he was smoking, and he just said, you should do whatever turns you on. So. Hazy cosmic dive. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'll blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it. Let all the children boogie. I had to phone someone, so I picked on you. Hey, that's far out. Now you heard it too. Turn on the TV. Pick 'em up on channel 2. Look out your window, I can see his light. And if we sparkle, he might land tonight. Don't tell your papa, he may lock us up in fright. Woo!
intro.
Came to me after I finished picking my set, and she's like, "What about me? Did you forget about me?" I'm like, "Oh, would you like to be in the show?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm as good as everybody else, and maybe better." So I matched her up with Aretha, and Whitney was thrilled, and Aretha was not. Nothing against Whitney. Aretha was like, "Anybody can try to sing my songs. I'm still the queen of soul."
Yes! Long live the queen.
Are we there already? Oh my God. Oh, I have something special that Shelton lent me. Shelton Lindsay! Oh my God. He helped me with a lot of these costumes, as well as Nancy Hay. Please give a hand to Shelton and Nancy. This is an original Shelton condom couture. I just want to make sure we're safe. We're safer. But give me a moment to get myself in. Hi. Shelton original. Tonight. I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'll turn it inside out, yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm a shooting star, burning through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car going by like a lady to die. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's what they call me, Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm having a ball, yeah. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars, on a collision course. I'm a satellite, a sex machine. I'm a shooting star. We'll explode like, oh, like an animal. Oh, explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop it, don't stop it. Don't stop it, don't stop it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop it, don't stop it. Have a good time, don't stop it, don't stop it. Let's give it up for my band. Kyle Keith on guitar. Steve Conroy on bass. Max Yaski on drums. And John Bromston on piano. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm burning at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm having a ball. Stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. But we do have to stop.
Freddie!
Thomas says we're running out of time, I'm sure. This is the end, beautiful friend, the end. This is the end, my only friend, the end of our elaborate plans, the end of everything that stands, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, while the heavy plowman snores, all with weary tasks fordone. now the wasted rams do glow, and the screech owl, screeching loud, puts a wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, when the gay graves all gaping wide, everyone lets forth its sprite in the churchyard path to glide, and we fairies that do run by triple Hecate's team from the pleasance of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now our frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the doors. Well, did you think I was going to go down the hall and say, Father, I want to kill you, and Mother, I want to, my mom is here. I'll leave it to Jim Morrison. So now that we've released the spirits, let's bring this to an end. The blue bus is calling us. The blue bus is calling us. This is the end. Beautiful friend.
Back to the stage, Delphi.
Thank you so much for coming out in this awful weather. Today is my 50th birthday. Thank you so much for coming. I also want to thank Thomas for doing sound, and the folks at the Duplex here. Please tip them well. They work really hard. And thank you, Shelton, for costumes, and Nancy Hay for costumes, my amazing band.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Delphi! Happy birthday to you!
Thank you so much.
Many more!
And now this is the song that really turned me on. I'm an alligator. I'm a mama papa coming for you. I'm a space invader. I'll be a rock and roll bitch for you. Keep your mouth shut. You're squawking like a big monkey bird, and I'm busting out my brains for the words. My